hope you guys are doing well. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting my channel. And just thank you for your love. I wanted to speak about the Asian community, right? And just what I've learned over the years from observing the Asian community. And I think sometimes, and it's not idolizing, I don't like to idolize people. I don't like to look at people and envy what they have or want to be like them, anything like that. But I think sometimes it's good for us to reflect and look at other people and observe how other people are, especially if you feel like they they inhabit something that's lacking in your experience, you know. So looking at the Asian community is really, really interesting to me because God, I feel like, has always pointed me in the direction of looking at how Asians live, how they come together in union as couples, how they bring communities together, how they uphold their traditions and culture everywhere. Like I remember in school, one of the experiences I had in school was no matter what school I went to, and I went to a few schools, right? Yeah, I'll talk about it another time. No matter what schools I went to, the Asian kid would always be the one that's been ridiculed, it's been bullied, and for some of them, they almost never really cared. There was always an internal kind of balance inside them. Or that's the impression I got anyway. And they never really seemed deterred. Whereas you'd get where if there's a white person in that position or a black person in that position, they would either be, taken out of the school or there would just be problems, right? And even growing up and being immersed in Asian culture, having a lot of Asian friends where they would teach me about their culture, whether it's Pakistani, Indian, or Bangladeshi, I'd spend time around them. I'd watch a whole lot of Bollywood movies, and that's funny. Yes, Bollywood movies, like, they take up 3 hours of your day that you can't get back. But I learned so much from surrounding myself with that. I learned the importance of having God in front of everything. Like one of the things that I've noticed when Asians acquire a new property, a house, one of the first things they do is they give thanks to their ancestors and create an altar, you know, create an altar to worship their God and their ancestors. And, you realize through history, one of the things that, they experience a similar kind of slavery and oppression that we did, with imperialism, the British coming in and the partition and all of that kind of thing. But they maintained, there is a remnants of their culture and their belief system. And that's one of the biggest differences between them and us as a black community. And, they keep God and their faith at the front of everything. And then after that comes community, family. All their traditions are still intact. Like you can go to the beach on a day and bring your sandwiches or shop at the local shops and restaurants. You see Asians come there, bring their curries, things that we loved as children, you know. But those are the things that keep you firmly connected to your soil, to your culture, and that contributes to upholding and kind of keeping your people intact, your culture intact, you know. Whereas with black people, we're very, very easy. We easily acclimatize, that worked for us in the past. But right now, it's a time where we need to understand who we are. We need to go back to source, you know. And I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it was interesting. And ultimately, I just want people to understand the structure that will help us cultivate a better portrayal of our existence as the black community, whatever that means. Bless up.